everybody, welcome and welcome back. My name is Kimiko Sumi, and today I want to do a video about how my parents got introduced to Nichiren Buddhism. Yes, both of my parents are practitioners of Nichiren Buddhism, and they are a part of an organization along with myself called the Soka Gakkai International, and that is a Japanese lay organization, and it is called the Soka Gakkai, which translates to the Value Creation Society. And my parents have both been practicing for about 38 to 39 years, I believe, because my mother began practicing before, she began practicing shortly after my brother was born in 1986. So my mother started practicing in 1986. But she didn't really begin practicing then exactly. She became a member of the SGI in 1986, but she was being introduced to Nichiren Buddhism for a while. Like when she used to model in LA, Los Angeles, she would get introduced to Buddhism a lot. And she actually got first introduced to Nichiren Buddhism by her college friend from LACC, and his name, I'm not going to tell you his name, but she got introduced to him to the organization and Nichiren Buddhism like back in the late 70s, early 80s. But she didn't fully, grasp it, and she tried different religions before too, like the Hebrew Israelites or something like that, or the what is it called? Yahweh ben Yahweh, I think. She tried to do that at one point, but it didn't. She wasn't agreeing with certain things that came with that religion, and so she kind of bounced from different religions, and then she decided to move back to Texas with my sister, my oldest sister. So she finally got introduced to Nichiren Buddhism officially and got Shakubuku, which that word means to introduce another person into Nichiren Buddhism in Japanese. And she got introduced, she got Shakubuku by a lady in the SGI around 1986. No, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, 1986, when she was pregnant with my brother. When she first came back to Texas with my sister, and she was pregnant with my brother. And like shortly after my brother was born in August of 1986, my mother became an SGI member and a practitioner of Nichiren Buddhism. And then probably I'll say about 1987-ish, she met my father, and she quickly introduced him to Nichiren Buddhism as well. And he became a member, an SGI member too, and he got what we call a Gohanzan as well. And I also have one too. And yeah, a year later, they both had me, Kimiko Sumi, and I was born in 1988, and I am considered to be a child born to the family of the Gohanzan, or Nichiren Buddhism, or the SGI, and I am considered to be born with the silver spoon in my mouth. That's just a term that, we like to use in Nichiren Buddhism, well, SGI, Nichiren Buddhism. And my mom actually named me after a quote from Nichiren Daishonin, reply to Kyo-o. And in the quote, not the quote, but the letter to Shijo Kingo and his wife about their sickly daughter named Kyo-o, Nichiren Daishonin, which is the founder, well, not the founder, but the one who first chanted Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And though I'm gonna get into that too, but anyway, Nichiren Daishonin, he wrote a letter. Oh, no. A letter was wrote to, no, hold on. No. He wrote a letter, Nichiren Daishonin wrote a letter to a member named Shijo Kingo and his wife. And it was a letter that he wrote to them about their sickly daughter, who was about 1 year old, and her name was Kyo-o. And basically, Nichiren Daishonin said, I, Nichiren, inscribe my life in Sumi ink. And that's how I got the middle name Sumi, which means ink in Japanese, and it also means taken care of, and it means a couple of different things too. So my whole name is Kimiko Sumi. So my first name is Kimiko, and I'm named after a Japanese member too. She was a pioneer member, and my name means different things like noble one, empress. It can mean noble one, empress. It could mean it has in some of the words, some of the letters of my name, like me or ki, I believe ki or me. It means beautiful. In some of the in like one or two of the words, not words, but ki and me, one of those mean beautiful, and then of course the whole word again, Kimiko, means noble one, noble child, or empress. And then Sumi means taken care of, or ink in Japanese. And it's also, Sumi is also Indian too. So, you know, that's a and it can be an Indian last name or first name too, or a first name or a last name in India as well. And we have a lot of people in our organization, the SGI, who are actually Indian or Asian, or they're both Asian, but like different variations of Asian people, like Indian people, Japanese people, Chinese people, different people of the Asian, you know, like category. But yeah, so that's how my parents became practitioners of Nichiren Buddhism, and that's how I was born into this religion. And actually, when I first was born, I got touched on the head with a Buddhist scroll when I was first born by a Buddhist priest. And we used to be linked to a priesthood, but we got excommunicated from them like in the early 90s. And so I don't really remember. It used to be called the NSA. And then we separated from the priesthood, and I think they call themselves Nichiren Shoshu, I believe. I'm not sure. But I know we're called the SGI, the Soka Gakkai International. And like I said, this is a lay Buddhist organization. And it has spread over the world a lot. It's in so many different countries now. I think it's over 100 different countries, I believe. And what was I about to say? I was about to say something. But yeah, I'm really proud to be a part of this organization. You know, it has really taken me a long way in life, and it has kept my, you know, like endurance up, and to keep my spirits up no matter what. And it has given me like enough strength to keep going and to never give up. And we like to say that a lot in Nichiren Buddhism, never give up. And I just want to leave this video with saying, you know, like, you don't have to believe in my religion. I'm not trying to force my religion on anybody, because I don't like it when people do that to me. Like, you know, I don't particularly care for when people try to force their religion on me either. So I try to be, you know, like, careful with that, because I know how serious people can be with their own religion. And everybody has a right to practice the religion that they want to practice, including me. So I just want to share this video with y'all. If y'all were, you know, interested in knowing more about how my parents got introduced to Nichiren Buddhism and how I became a Buddhist. And I think I kind of covered this in another video too, but I just want to talk about it. This is what I thought, you know, maybe other people might like to hear. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share my video, hit the notification bell, and I'll see y'all in another one. Peace, my lotus flowers. Bye. See y'all.